Hello, welcome to North East Tonight. I'm Julia Barthram.
And I'm Jonathan Morell, and this is this evening's main story.
Getting the message. Despite one family's narrow escape from a Guy Fawkes rocket, firemen report fewer call-outs.
It looks as if...
And Karate Kid, the 9-year-old winning martial arts trophies despite a debilitating illness.
Hello and thanks for joining us. A 9-year-old girl has escaped injury after a firework smashed through her bathroom window, setting fire to the room. She was in the bath at her home in North Shields.
It was just one of hundreds of emergencies dealt with by the region's fire and rescue services on bonfire night. But overall, there were fewer incidents than last year, suggesting the fireworks safety message is starting to get through. Ben Chapman reports.
It could easily have been so much worse. Ben Chapman, ITV Time Tees.
Demolition of one of the region's most controversial town centres has begun just 30 years after it was built.
Gateshead's Trinity Square, which incorporates the multi-storey car park immortalised in the film Get Carter, is to be redeveloped.
And today, the first phase of demolition began just north of the site, as Karen Thomas reports.
The old telephone exchange. Karen Thomas, ITV Time Tees, Gateshead.
Now, the North East has always been a bit of a hotbed where football is concerned, but what exactly makes soccer fans in the region tick?
One of the area's universities is launching a major study to find out what are their likes and dislikes and just how big a part does the beautiful game play in their lives. Edward Barron's been finding out about the new research.
For many people in the North East, football is an abiding passion, but now Edward Barron, ITV Time Tees, Middlesbrough.
Some other news now, and 3 crew members had a lucky escape at sea this morning after their boat became stranded near the entrance to Amble Harbour and started drifting towards the rocks. Their small cabin cruiser had been swamped by a large wave, forcing the engines to cut out. It also meant it couldn't transmit a distress signal. Luckily, a second boat had seen their plight and managed to tow it away from the rocks. The Amble lifeboat completed the rescue. No one was hurt in the incident. There's still lots to come in tonight's programme. Andy Kerr will be joining us soon with the day's sports news.
And Bob Johnson has got the latest weather forecast. Plus.
Now, as Remembrance Sunday approaches, we've the second of our special reports to commemorate those affected by war.
Rifleman Paul McClintock had to leave the army when he was injured in training. But tonight he recalls his memories of army life and tells us why he believes the British Legion is so important. The thoughts of Rifleman Paul McClintock as we head towards Remembrance Sunday. Now then, mention the Karate Kid and it probably brings to mind the film about an aspiring martial arts enthusiast overcoming the odds to become a champion.
And though that's pure fiction, it bears some similarities to the real-life story of a boy from Chesterley Street. Ryan Spencer has a rare, debilitating bone condition and spends much of his time in hospital.
But despite this, he has set his sights on becoming a world martial arts champion, as Ian Haslam reports.
Ian Haslam, ITV Time Tees, Chesterley Street.
You see the look of fear in his eyes being taken on by Ryan.
Even that's a bit too close for comfort.
I think so. Was that your thing of doing any of that when you were at school?
Far too much of a wuss.
No,
and
absolutely.
I wouldn't mind doing it for the fitness, but if anyone hit me back, I would cry.
Oh dear, right. Let's do some sport, shall we? And of course, there's a football game apparently on a Saturday of some importance.
I've heard of it.
Big North East derby. I can't remember who's playing in it. Can you?
Shall we start the build-up? Shall we start it now?
Now, just over a year ago, doctors feared he might die. Nathaniel Smith was severely burned and his family lost everything in a house fire in Gateshead.
Today, though, the 7-year-old has battled back and shown a courage and determination that has amazed everyone.
Well, Nathaniel and his family have all been through so much over the past 12 months. We thought they deserved a special treat, so Kenny Toll went along to surprise him in the middle of a spelling test.
Well, Nathaniel has gone into class with the rest of his class.
Oh, bless him. I hope he's come so far. I hope he carries on getting better and better.
Yeah. I think it was a bit of a shock actually the other day, but I'm sure he enjoyed himself.
Yeah, looked like it. Very brave lad indeed. Nathaniel Smith on his very special day out.
Now then, a bright and sunny Tuesday for most. I do have a feeling though it's not going to last. It was all downhill.
Too good to be true.
Yeah, Skyty bits and all that. Bob, how's the weather for us? And that's all from us for tonight. I'll be here with our late bulletin, which follows the ITV News at 10:30, and we're all back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Don't forget you can catch our news at any time on our website, www.itvlocal.com/tynetees. The national news is here in a few minutes. From us, though, good night.
Bye-bye.